Root directory. It is written as a single /, and everything on a Linux system exists beneath it. Unlike operating systems that separate storage into different drive letters, Linux organizes everything into one continuous tree. Every file, program, device, and process traces back to this single starting point, which gives the system its clean and unified structure. Bin directory. This folder stores the essential command line tools the system depends on. Commands like ls, cp, mv, rm, cat, dir, chmod, and grep all live here. These programs must be available immediately during startup, even before the full file system is mounted, which is why they are placed close to the root. Spin directory. This directory contains administrative tools mainly used by the root user. Programs like fdisk manage disk partitions, mkfs formats drives, fsck repairs file systems, and iptables controls firewall rules. Commands such as reboot, shutdown, and IP are also stored here because they directly control critical parts of the system. Etc. directory. Instead of programs, this folder holds configuration files that define how the system behaves. Files like password, shadow, and group manage user accounts and permissions. Stab controls, which drives mount automatically at startup. Resolved NF defines DNS servers, and sudoers determines who can run administrative commands. Most Linux services place their configuration files here as well. Home directory. Every user receives a personal folder inside Home, named after their username. This is where documents, downloads, settings, and personal files are stored. Hidden files like .bashrc and .profile customize the terminal environment, while folders like .config and .local hold application settings and user-installed software. USR directory. Despite its name, USR contains most of the software installed on the system. Programs like Vim, GCC, Python, curl, and many others are stored in USR/bin. Shared libraries live in USR/lib, documentation and icons are placed in USR/share, and manually installed software often goes into USR/local to keep it separate from package-managed applications. Var directory. The name comes from variable because its contents change constantly. System logs are stored in var/log, package caches in var/cache, and queued print or mail jobs in var/spool. Databases and application state files are also kept here, making this directory one of the busiest parts of the system during normal operation. Dev directory. Linux treats hardware devices as files, and this directory is where those device files appear. Drives like SDA or NVMe0 and 1 represent physical storage devices, while TTY files represent terminals. Special files like null discard data silently, 0 generates endless 0 bytes, and random produces cryptographic random data for security operations. Proc file system. This is a virtual file system created dynamically by the kernel. Every running process gets its own numbered directory containing information about memory usage, open files, and running commands. Files like quinfo and meminfo provide real-time details about the processor and system memory, making proc one of the main windows into the internal state of Linux.